It takes a lot of confidence to strut your stuff on a runway. But these women are no ordinary beauty contestants. They're Holocaust survivors. And today, they're taking part in Israel's annual Holocaust Survivors beauty pageant. This is Israel's 13th annual pageant, honoring women who have lived through the concentration camps and death marches of Nazi Germany. And after being postponed for the last 2 years because of the pandemic, it's finally being held for the first time ever in Jerusalem.
We do this event because 13 years ago, me and the psychiatrist sat with many Holocaust survivors, specifically female Holocaust survivors, and they started to explain to us that they never had a childhood. Many of them were in a post-traumatic state, and we came to realize that giving them a nice event to dress up and put on makeup really lifted their spirits.
6 million Jews were killed by the Nazis during World War II.
I was a 5.5-year-old girl, and we were deported to death convoys, walking 30 kilometers every day. Many died on the roads, and my grandmother held me in her arms. At night, she froze to death, and I survived. Already at the age of 5.5, I was a mature child. I knew my grandmother was dead.
Today, there are around 180,000 survivors living in Israel. And out of hundreds of contestants from around the country, 10 finalists have been selected to participate. But this isn't a traditional beauty pageant. The celebrity judges, including Miss Israel herself, consider how the survivors have rebuilt their lives since the war and given back to their communities.
My name is Coca Palmon. I'm 87 years old. I have 2 kids, 4 grandchildren, 2 great-grandkids, and I am a Holocaust survivor. My father was on the death train, and I stayed in a basement for half a year. With no water, no food, no nothing. I was a young girl. This event is amazing. The emotion, the encouragement, the support. I tell you the truth, I feel like a teenager again.
Every single person taking part in this event is volunteering, from the makeup artists all the way to the performers.
Today it was important for me to come and do makeup for people who have been through so much in their lives. To give from myself, and to give the beauty of makeup to these women so they can have fun and be themselves. It's very emotional, also for me. You see, here's an example. A tear just fell from her eye. That's it. It's important to me that they feel good.
But this comes at a time when the Holocaust survivor community needs more support than ever. Over half of the Holocaust survivors living in Israel require food handouts, with many saying they don't have the funds to pay for essentials such as eyeglasses and hearing aids. The Israeli government has announced plans to hand out an additional 300 million shekels for the welfare of survivors this year. And while many of today's participants want to make the needs of their community clear, today they're just focusing on the little joys.
These women found light in the darkest hell, and they can give hope to hopeless people. And that's what this is really all about. It's not only their beauty pageant, it's the beauty pageant for human beings that are suffering throughout the world.
This year's winner is 86-year-old Salina Steinfeld, who survived the mass roundups and massacres of Jews as a little girl in Romania. But by the looks on all of the faces of the pageant's contestants, everyone is coming out a winner.
It's amazing for me to be here, given all that I've gone through in my life. This is an event I could have never dreamed of.